Learning a language is serious business, okay? Alright, I was thinking like back in the day, when I was doing language learning, I was thinking of learning a lot of languages. Well, I come to realize that that is pretty unfeasible, and to be honest, it really is. Okay, in my opinion, it's only realistic to study at a maximum of two simultaneously if it's like an easy language, that is, to your kind of language. But like languages like Japanese, like you have to focus solely on something like Japanese or Mandarin Chinese, since they are very alien languages, to English. So yeah, this is why I'm only like studying Japanese, and I wonder if I'm ever gonna study another language after like Japanese, since I've decided to really up my game and dedicate it to this one language, honestly. Which takes some serious dedication, Takes some serious dedication, alright? Trying to put my pace at between like 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. I would try to up my game to that and see how far I can get with that. But also like I'm doing it with several different methods as well, Doing it with several different methods. And yeah, you can't learn languages without flashcards, some people say. So you're going to have to depend on that for your first time learning a language when it's like Japanese, I mean, like Japanese, like it literally takes like 2,200 hours, sometimes more, to learn that language, according to the Foreign Service Institute, which is quite a lot as compared to Spanish, which takes around 500 hours, 560 or 500 to 600 hours, I think. Like, yeah, and yeah, I'm focusing solely on Japanese, and I even wonder if I'm ever gonna learn another language after Japanese, because after you learn a language, you gotta maintain it. You gotta maintain it, So yeah, that's another thing about language learning. It's unrealistic that you could become proficient in a language, especially Japanese, in 3 months. It's very, very, very unrealistic. Right? You have to be like superhuman to achieve that. You need to have like photographic memory to achieve that. Most people don't have that. All right. So all these people who sell the idea that they're like hyper polyglots and that they learn 300 languages, they need to stop. They need to stop. They have completely unrealistic goals, and a lot of them are just frauds. Okay, learning languages is really hard, and like throughout your lifetime, you don't have all that time in the world to learn like multiple languages, especially if you have like a job or something like that. If you have a lot of free time, I mean, you take that to an advantage to learn a language, but it's still gonna take like over a year to actually learn most languages. Like even with Spanish, if you put like if you study consistently for about an hour or two a day, I mean, still gonna take about a year. Still gonna take about a year to learn Spanish. And then with Japanese, you do it with that, it's gonna take almost a decade. So yeah, I'm hoping from the pace I'm going through, I'd be hoping to get this done pretty soon. So yeah, like Japanese does take some huge dedication to learn, you know? because it's a very different language from English, and it's unrealistic to learn it like in a very very short time. People in these subreddits are getting sick and tired of people posting the narrative of people reaching that milestone in such a short amount of time, because even they know they're like likely bullshitting, you know? So, yeah,